Haunted places in Ontario, Canada. Ontario has no shortage of haunted places. From eerie prison cells to ominous Victorian mansions, castles, theatres, museums, and tunnels, each comes with its own hair-raising history and possible ghost sightings. Here are the top 10 creepiest haunted places you can visit in Ontario. Albion Falls, Hamilton. Jane Riley flung herself off the top of the waterfall, committing suicide over a broken heart. Visitors have reported seeing her ghost and also witnessing her recreating her deadly plunge. The sound of crying has been reported around the falls. Dundurn Castle, Hamilton. This 1830s mansion, once home to railway tycoon and politician Alan Magnate, has been the source of ghostly stories. Visitors and staff have experienced cold spots, strange drafts and breezes, music coming from nowhere, and an old doll that keeps moving between the rooms mysteriously. Historic SDG Jail, Cornwall. The historic SDG Jail in Cornwall is one of the oldest public structures in Ontario, dating back to 1844. The sounds of a man humming and crying, as well as footsteps and phones ringing that have been disconnected for years, have been heard throughout the halls of the jail. There have also been sightings of ghostly women and children roaming the grounds. Dundurn Theatre, London. Ambrose Mall, a Canadian theatre magnate, disappeared in 1919. His body was never recovered. Witnesses have reported seeing his ghost in various parts of the building, such as the balcony and catwalks, even floating above the heads of an unsuspecting audience. There have been many reports of phantom footsteps, lights, and other electrical appliances turning on and off by themselves. Fort Church, Niagara-on-the-Lake. Thousands of British and Canadian soldiers have died in one of Canada's strongholds during the War of 1812. There have been many sightings of troops wandering the premises, a woman brushing her hair and roaming the buildings. Olde Angel Inn, Niagara-on-the-Lake. The Olde Angel Inn is a historic pub on Regent Street in the heart of Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario. In 1813, a Canadian military officer was killed by soldiers as he was awaiting his lover in this inn. There have been reports of noises coming from the empty dining room, dishes rearranging themselves, rearranged place settings, and phantom footsteps. Museum, Ottawa. One of Canada's most notoriously haunted buildings is said to be haunted by Colonel John Bay, the builder of the canal, and his assistant General Duncan McNabb. Visitors have reported sounds of voices and footsteps, door vibrating violently, and dolls in the upstairs exhibit moving, waking, and making crying sound. Hill, Pembroke. According to legend, a little girl went missing one night while chasing after her pet dog. Her father searched for her for so long he finally lost his mind. People believe that his ghost still searches for her, and his lantern is lit as ghost light in the area. The balls of lights appear to be baseball-sized white, amber, or green lights. They occasionally flare up to a much larger size. The Screaming Tunnel, Niagara Falls. The Screaming Tunnel at Niagara Falls was constructed in the early 18th. According to the legend, the tunnel is haunted by the ghost of a young girl who was being raped inside the tunnel, and her body was burned to prevent any evidence from being found. The Donnelly farm, Lucan-Biddulph. The massacre of Donnelly farm family in the township of Biddulph by an armed mob is a crime which has no parallel in the history of Canada. Even today, people experience unexplained physical touches, disembodied footsteps and voices are heard throughout the house rebuilt on the site at Donnelly Farm.
Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe our channel. Press bell icon to see updates on our latest videos.